My wife, Sarah, and I were the perfect couple. At least that's what everyone thought. We had a beautiful home, 2 amazing kids, and a life that looked like it was pulled straight from a magazine. We were celebrating our 10th anniversary soon, a milestone I was genuinely excited for. But behind the perfect smiles and happy family photos, a storm was brewing, one that would shatter everything I believed in. It all started with a notification. I was using our shared tablet late one night, looking up vacation spots for our anniversary trip. Suddenly, a message popped up on the screen, linked to Sarah's account. It was from a name I didn't recognize. The preview was just 3 words. Can't wait. Gorgeous. Before I could even process it, the message vanished. A self-deleting message. My heart started pounding in my chest. It felt like a punch to the gut. Who was this person? And why the secrecy? That single message opened my eyes. Suddenly I started noticing things I'd been blind to before. The late nights she claimed were work dinners. The way she guarded her phone like it held state secrets. The sudden, unexplained charges on our credit card for fancy hotels and expensive gifts I never received. Her perfume, once a familiar scent of home, now smelled different, mixed with a cologne that wasn't mine. The puzzle pieces started clicking into place, forming a picture of betrayal that made me sick to my stomach. Our perfect life was a facade, a carefully constructed lie, and I was the unsuspecting fool living in it. The humiliation was unbearable. I felt like a joke. Was everyone in on it but me? Did our friends know? Did they whisper about it behind my back at social gatherings? The man she was seeing, I soon discovered through some careful digging, was a wealthy business associate, someone I'd shaken hands with, someone who had been a guest in our home. He was everything I wasn't, flashy, arrogant, and dripping with money. It was a classic cliché, and I was the star of this pathetic show. The thought of them together, laughing at me, made my blood run cold. One evening, I couldn't take it anymore. The weight of the secret was crushing me. I decided to confront her, but not with the truth. I needed to see her reaction. I walked into the living room where she was scrolling through her phone, a small smile on her face. "Honey," I said, my voice shaking slightly, "I have to tell you something. I had an affair." Her head snapped up. The color drained from her face, her eyes wide with a mix of shock and something else. Was it guilt? She started stammering, unable to form a coherent sentence. In that moment, her reaction told me everything I needed to know. I broke down not from my fake confession, but from the raw pain of her real betrayal. That night, something inside me snapped. The sadness turned into a cold, hard resolve. I wasn't just going to leave. I was going to make sure she understood the depth of the pain she had caused. I spent the next few weeks gathering evidence. I meticulously documented every text message, every credit card statement, every lie. I consulted a lawyer who helped me set up a legal and financial strategy. I froze our joint assets and secured my own finances, ensuring my kids and I would be protected. I was building a trap, and she was walking right into it, completely oblivious. The stage for my final act was our 10th anniversary party. All our friends and family were there, raising glasses to our perfect marriage. Sarah was glowing, basking in the attention. When it was my turn to give a speech, I walked to the front of the room, my heart a steady drum. I started by thanking everyone for coming. I talked about our 10 years together, the memories we made, the family we built. Sarah beamed, holding my hand. Then my tone shifted. "But a marriage is built on trust and honesty," I said, my voice growing stronger. "And I've learned that our marriage, sadly, was built on a foundation of lies." The room went silent. I looked directly at Sarah, whose smile had vanished. I then calmly and methodically laid out the entire affair, presenting key pieces of evidence on a large screen I had set up. The photos of her with him, the hotel receipts, the incriminating texts. Gasps echoed through the room. Her lover, who was also present, turned ghostly white. Sarah just stood there, frozen, as her perfect world crumbled around her in front of everyone she knew. The aftermath was brutal. Sarah was socially ruined. Our friends, who had once adored her, now looked at her with contempt. Financially, she was left with nothing. The prenuptial agreement we signed held up in court, thanks to the mountain of evidence I had. She lost the house, her social status, and the respect of her own family. Today, life is different. It's quieter. It's just me and the kids. The healing process is long, and the scars are deep. But as I look at my children, I know I did the right thing. I tore down a house of lies to build a future based on truth. It was the hardest thing I've ever done, but I have no regrets. Some might call it revenge. I call it justice. Thanks for listening to my story. If you found this compelling, please like and subscribe for more real-life stories.